World tends to take notice.
It does indeed, and no wonder either when you consider the quality that we've got out on the pitch there, and I would be amazed if we're not in for a real treat.
Coming up for you, Belgium against Portugal.
Check on the Belgium starting 11. And it's interesting, they've got 3 at the back and 3 up front.
It's quite an unusual formation, isn't it? You don't often see it. It's going to be interesting to see how it pans out here. But I think the manager has got an option to switch, maybe go back to 4 at the back if he wants to.
This is the Portugal team for today. Well, we've gone with a 4-3-3 formation here for them. Is that the way you see it, Alan?
Yeah, I mean, it can be adjusted. It could almost be a 4-5-1 if they decide to come over all defensive, this team. But if they're on the front foot, that 3 up front can cause the opposition back 4 some problems.
Carvalho. A couple of exceptional talents in a really good game we might be focusing on.
Well, I think both of these players should come into this match with their confidence brimming, really, because they really have played well. They've led from the front.
Still got a bit to do, but this is promising. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. William Carvalho. Carvalho. That's cut out. Gone for the ball. That's proper clearance. Well away from the danger zone. It's a good way to nick the ball back. Quick thinking. The referee had a good look at that, decided it's just a throw after the tackle. Here's Renato Sanchez. They've got numbers in this attack, and it looks dangerous. Good work by the goalkeeper. Hazard, an incisive pass. Needs to stay cool now. Oh, that's good defending. He heads it out of play, and it will be a throw-in. They've set it up well for the cross. Carrasco with a cross. It's a good leap, but the header too high.
Yeah, unlucky. Give him another chance. I think he'll tuck that away.
Here's Renato Sanchez. Guided through. Plenty of width for the team to attack into. Diogo! The ball's loose. Goalkeeper made the save, but he couldn't hold it. Yannick Carrasco. Hazard. Got the opposition backpedaling a little bit. Excellent cross from Hazard. Calm piece of defending, no real pressure on him. It wasn't the best cross. He's got that well out of harm's way. The target, Hazard. It's not really away, poor clearance. And that will clear the danger. Going forward well. Can put them in front here, which he does.
Well, I think they deserve that, Martin. They've had so much of the ball last 5 minutes.
You've got to admire the way he placed the ball into the bottom corner of the net.
But the goalkeeper was in a decent position, but he was helpless to stop that one going in.
So the first goal, it's 1-0. And now a throw-in. Jason Denayer. Hazard. Carvalho. And they've got a man out wide. William Carvalho. Guedes! And that's a brilliant goal, well taken.
Oh, this is end-to-end stuff, isn't it? I hope we're in for a bit more of the same.
That was a goal of deluxe class.
Well, he could hardly miss that. From the right wing, that was a perfect delivery.
And they got their reward for it. So away we go at 1-1. Quick-witted and quick in his movement too to intercept there. In behind the defenders. William Carvalho. Nice bit of interplay between these two. Patience is the name of the game at the moment. The shot's on! Got in the way. The keeper might be needed again. He didn't hang on to the ball. That's out of danger there with that clearance. And this is going to be a throw. Guedes. Renato Sanchez. Well defended, not just getting across, he thought quickly as well. Hazard. On the attack here. Renato Sanchez. William Carvalho. Poor on the ball. Now deny it. Hazard. Here's Carrasco. Turnover there that we didn't expect. Renato Sanchez. Tackle goes in. Two minutes of added time. That's what it says on the board. Carvalho. What about this? Don't mind his ambition, but the execution wasn't too good.
I think from that distance, you've got to try and use a bit more power.
Well, the player that we're featuring. Start of the second half for you. Renato Sanchez. Carvalho. That's a good spot by the defender. Cleared away by the defender. Corner coming up. Corner played into the middle. Defender did well to get to it, but hasn't really finished the job. Some players limbering up for the away team. Substitution in the offing. Yannick Carrasco. Good work, really, to read the intention of the pass. Now a chance to get a bit of width into this attack. Oh, that's good defending. Yannick Carrasco. Able to cut that out with some sharp movement. Here's a chance to just stretch the opposition with a bit of width. Hazard. Here's Renato Sanchez. Renato Sanchez. Diogo. I think the wide man's got a chance here. There's space out near the touchline. And in it goes towards the far post. Goalkeeper can only parry it out. Throw in here. Well, this is where substitutes are important. Let's fly!
Saw it all the way, the goalkeeper, and it's comfortable in the end.
A return ball. Possession is the name of the game for this team.
Just working away to try and find an opening.
And now the shot! Into the lead they go. It's a fine, well-worked goal from a team that's looking well-oiled and looking very well-drilled. They've been the better side. They've played with great panache up to this point. And that goal really sums up the way they have been playing. Excellent. Really well hit, really well directed.
Well, we say it so often, but I think that one was truly unstoppable for the keeper.
Real pleasure for Portugal. They've got this lead. Hazard. Now Carrasco. Going forward well. Good judgment there to make that interception and clear the ball away. Arslaničić. Januzaj. Hazard. Gets his cross in. Well, that's the keeper's ball from the moment the cross left his foot. Diogo. Bernardo Silva. And shoots! Oh, saved by the goalkeeper at full stretch. And that will be a corner. The referee has given a corner here. Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
Well, he's done his bit. He got the goal that put his team in the lead. Can they hold that lead?
It's one back. Comes to get it to feet. He's come rather deep to do that, the main striker. Shots on here. Now, here's a chance to show how good they are at corners and maybe increase their advantage. Well, here comes the corner. He's got his shot off now. Got in the way. Bernardo Silva had a real chance to get in at goal then. Keep an eye on the watch because we haven't got that long to go. And the team know that. They can't get too desperate though. They need to keep some sort of poise about their play.
Yeah, they've got to keep the shape. I mean, it's not time to further centre-half and the goalkeeper forward yet, but we're approaching that moment.
It is going to be a change here, and it looks like a strategic one. And now Bernardo Silva. That could have been the pass to determine the match, really. And it's going to be a throw here. Well, we've only got 7 minutes remaining now. William Carvalho. Diogo. Gelson Martins. Cleared away by the defender. On the move and able to cut out the pass. Orta. William Carvalho. Just read the intentions of the opposition there to make the interception.
Listen to the atmosphere in here. Those fans certainly doing the bit to spur their team on for an equaliser.
Defended well. Well, 2 more minutes to play, that of added time. There's only a minute to go. Carvalho. Gelson Martins. William Carvalho. In a great position to pull it back. What an... Well, it's full time. It's been an international friendly fixture for you. And a good competitive one with just the 1-goal margin for victory.
Yeah, I think it was always...
They've set it up well for the cross. Carrasco with a cross.
Hello to you from the southwestern part of Germany. We're here in Zinsheim, looking forward to European football action. I'm Derek Ray, ready to bring you commentary, and joining me is the former Arsenal defender, Lee Dixon. And we've got Champions League group stage action to bring you tonight. It's Hoffenheim versus Manchester United.
Yeah, thanks, Derek. Goosebumps, that's the only word I can think of. I always get goosebumps on European nights, watching under floodlights. I wish I was down.
A really sumptuous ball. And he has just veered into an offside position this time. This is how it looks for the home side. The wing-backs are going to be crucial in this setup. You've played in that position, Lee.
Yeah, I didn't really like it. And we always thought when we were playing against five at the back with the wing-backs exposed like this in this formation, that a 4-4-2 can really create a 2v1 down the side. So keep your eye out for that. And the three narrow midfield.
Can he give them the lead? That will give them quite the lift. An early opening goal lead.
Well, you always want to start.
One love, you're heading on your own love. Time not to be there. She says she won't care. Now you had something, before you had nothing. I don't want to care. love's real, then it's another thing. I cannot be your whole world, but sit on the fake grass.